Congratulations. From me to you, I'd like to congratulate you on taking the first step toward whatever change it is that you're looking to make in your life. Now, as I said before, success, change, any endeavor in your life is simple. It's not easy. Again, why most people don't do it. Or if they do it, they don't succeed in doing it. Now, as I said before, there's a foundation necessary for change. In the foundation of change that I'm going to lay out for you, there are three principles. Three vital principles that cannot exist without the other. They are mindset, awareness, and consistency will ultimately equal success. Ironically, yes, they are the initials of my name. But these three components, the foundations for any significant change, are non-negotiables. First, you've got to improve, enhance, and have the proper mindset to make any change or do anything in life. Whether it's a sales goal, whether it's winning a championship in sports, it doesn't matter. You've got to have the mindset. Without that, nothing else is possible. Once you develop that mindset, in the proper mindset, eventually you will gain, and you must gain, the awareness. More importantly than awareness, it's self-awareness, which we'll talk about in the next video. And the third component, the third foundational rule for change is consistency. Now, that's not a sexy word, but it is also very, very, very important. We'll talk about that in the third video, consistency. But as I said, you can't have one without the other. It just doesn't work that way. It'd be great if it did, if we could do one of the three things well. But if you were laying the foundation for your house and you forgot to put one side in, or one component of that foundation, is it going to be as strong as it should be? Is it going to be able to withstand the weather that it's going to encounter? Absolutely not. It might last for a little bit, but eventually it's going to wilt away. Hence why 92% of people's New Year's resolutions fall by the wayside. No pun intended. So the first component that I want to talk to you about is mindset. What is mindset? Your mindset, in a nutshell, is your attitude. What is your attitude? As I said earlier, Chuck Swindoll said that life is 10% what happens to us, but 90% how we react to what happens to us. See, I'm going to take that one step further, and I'm going to say that life is 5% what happens to us and 95% how we react to it. It's the single most important component to success, in dealing with stress, in dealing with failure, in dealing with anything. We must have the proper mindset. Now, Napoleon Hill, the author responsible for more millionaires than anyone probably in history, said that there are no limitations to the mind except those that we acknowledge. Both poverty and riches are the offspring of thought. So what does that mean? That relates to what we said about Confucius, and that those who think they can and those who think they can't are both usually right. Being poor or being rich is developed from the same, is the offspring of the same seed. It's the offspring of thought. How you think is going to determine your ultimate life. James Allen wrote the book As a Man Thinketh in 1903. Just about every facet and every word in that book is relevant today. It withstands the test of time. With the proper mindset, anything is possible. If I were to ask you, what do you think is your potential? How you answer that question is going to give you an idea of what your mindset is. Now, American psychologist Abraham Maslow came to the conclusion that our potential is infinite. It's immeasurable. So what does that mean? Allow me to illustrate that for you. Imagine I have a lamp next to me. That lamp, which gives us light, is plugged into a power source. What would you say is the potential? Now, most people would say that, well, the bulb. The bulb is the potential. I would say you're wrong. On the contrary, your body is the lamp. The bulb is ideas. But the energy source is your potential. The energy source is the potential ready to flow through to you and come out in your results. We all have the same unlimited potential. But we all don't have the same bulb. That bulb is our mindset. That bulb is the ideas. Put in some new ideas, change your thought, put in a bigger bulb, put in better ideas, better thoughts, you will get better results. Our potential is not in the bulb. Our results are the light emitted from the bulb, but our potential is in the power source. We all have unlimited potential. We just haven't learned how to tap into it yet. We haven't changed the bulb. Maybe you're running on 60 watts when you could be running on 100 watts. We all have the same infinite potential. It's all developed in the mind. It was Einstein, I believe, who said that we can't solve our problems with the same level of thinking that created them. Yet that's what we do. We try to solve our problems, but we haven't elevated. We haven't put in new ideas. We haven't put in a different bulb. Hence the definition of insanity. We're doing the same things over and over again while expecting different results. It's no wonder I almost lost my mind. So your mindset is the single most driving factor in determining how successful you're going to be, how successful any change is going to be. If you go into your New Year's resolution with the mindset, I hope I can make this happen. I hope I can lose this weight. Versus you going in and saying, I am going to lose this weight no matter what. No ifs, ands, or buts. Your mindset, your belief system is stronger than that of, well, I think I'm going to do it. You haven't committed. And you don't have a belief that you can do it. Anything is possible with the proper mindset. The Wright brothers had the proper mindset. They didn't say, well, I think we could fly a plane. Let's give it a shot. No. They said, I'm going to do it no matter what. They had the right bulb. They had the right ideas. But more importantly, they had the right mindset. They wouldn't allow everyone else who thought they were absolutely crazy that we could fly a plane. Heck, we just learned how to drive. But it's that level of thinking. It's that mindset that enables the greatest things to ever happen to society and humanity happen. You've got greatness within you. But without the proper mindset, it's going to go nowhere. Without the proper mindset, you can't change how you treat your loved ones. You can't change how you spend your day. Oh, that's just who I am. That's what I said. Coined that term. Oh, it's just who I am. What? No, it's not who you are. It's a ridiculous idea. You have the ability within you to change any aspect of your life. But it's got to stem from the belief system. You've got to have the right attitude. Because life is going to come at you, and life is going to deal you a kick in the face, however you want to coin it, whatever you want to say. It's going to come at you hard, and sometimes it's going to seem unfair. How you react to it, how you handle that, what your mindset is when shit happens to you is going to determine how quickly you go from a win or from a loss to a win. How you handle that loss will determine how quick it is until your next win. So how you handle the setbacks that are going to happen along the way on your path to change, whatever change that might be, is extremely vitally important to the success and longevity and sustainability of any change that you want to make in life. So first, we've got to work on our mindset. It's the single most important factor. And that's where we start with. We start with our mindset. In the next video, I'm going to talk to you about the next component, the next foundation of change. And this one might hit to the core. Might ruffle a few feathers. But if you're going to work on the mindset, this next aspect of it, just as important. I said you can't have one without the other two. It's just not possible. So stick around, get ready for the next video, and grab something to throw because you might get upset at me. But reality check is coming in the next one. Look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Stay tuned.